Welcome to Rise and Shine Daily Business Tech Boost with me, Charly Latham. If you're a small business owner looking to simplify technology and get real, actionable advice from someone with 35 years of IT experience, you're in the right place. Every episode, I'll dive into tools and systems like email, CRM, marketing and tracking, and break them down into bite-sized tips you can use right away. Your time is valuable, so let's get straight to the point. It's time to work smarter, not harder. Rise and Shine. It's your daily dose of business tech inspiration with me, Charly Latham. Episode number 452, and we're not doing WordPress today. I'm going to give you another productivity tool that I use that, again, these are things that I feel revolutionize the way that I work. They give me more freedom. They help me be more organized and be more productive. And I hope that me sharing these tips and tools with you help you as a business owner become more organized. And so before I get into what I'm sharing, I'm going to ask you some questions. For those of us that are old enough, do you remember sticky notes? And before sticky notes, you remember notepads that used to sit by our hands, and we used to write our notes on. And sticky notes, when we have to remember something, or we needed to prompt ourselves to remember to do something, we'd write it down on a sticky note, and then we'd stick it on our computer so it's there in our face. Every time we look up, it's there in our face. I know a lot of people used to use sticky notes. I'm sure some people still do use sticky notes as productivity tools, as process tools to remind themselves what they've got to do next and what the next thing is. And they do the one thing and they take it off, and then they do the next thing and they take it off. How many times have you sat at your computer and gone, I don't have any sticky notes. I really need something that I can just take a quick note with and have it available really quickly to myself. I really wish I had sticky notes that just sat on my computer. I did. I don't know whether that's a me thing, but it is certainly something that I found I was lacking and really wished I had. So I went and looked it up. The next part of that is then, how many times have you taken that note on your computer? Like maybe you've pulled up a notepad and then had to save off the not file so that you remember where it is. It's got to be stored on your computer and you got to know where it is. And then you've been somewhere else and you've got your phone and you think, it's on my computer and I didn't save it into the cloud and I don't have access to it. And gee, I wish I had access today. Maybe it's just a me thing, but I do that. I sometimes will end up working off what I call off-site, off of wherever my office is set up. And I'll have my phone. I can do a lot of things on my phone, but sometimes there's something I've saved on my desktop and I'm like, oh, Charly, you really, really upset yourself now. Gee, I wish that had replicated up into the cloud for me. Well, there is a way to do this, and this is what I'm going to share with you today. This is this works across PCs, Intel-based devices, Windows-based devices. That's what I'm trying to say. Apple devices, so Macs, your Mac Airbooks and stuff. It also works on your mobile phones, your Apples and your Android phones. And some of you are going to go, we don't want to use this. Some of you are going to say, this is fantastic. I don't know if you've heard of a product called OneNote, Microsoft OneNote. I had heard of it. Of course, I'd heard of it. It's been around for a couple of years. It was part of one of the Office suites. And now what Microsoft has done is they've actually pulled that out. So Microsoft OneNote is a digital note-taking app that helps you capture, organize, and share information across devices. I'm reading the blurb for you. It works a bit like a virtual notebook, allowing you to create and store notes, lists, images, handwritten notes, and even voice recordings. If I think of it, so that's what OneNote is. How I found it, though, this is what really kind of amazes me when you're looking at this stuff. How I found it, though, was I really wish I had sticky notes for my computer, and I went and looked up sticky notes on my computer, and I found this app called Sticky Notes, Microsoft Sticky Notes. I'm like, well, that looks cool. And then I worked out that couldn't replicate, well, I wasn't able to replicate them to my phone, or so I thought. So I thought, oh, I'll go just go and Google it. Can I do this? And like, yes, this is actually part of the OneNote suite. So there's this product called Microsoft OneNote, and it's got this little app called Sticky Notes for the desktops. You can take a sticky note. It's a little file that it's created. You don't have to save it. It's saved automatically. It's saved in the sticky note app. When you open up sticky notes, you've got all of the notes that you've taken if you haven't deleted any. And then if you've set it up correctly, and if you've logged into your account and set up syncing, it will sync up into your Microsoft account, and then it will sync down to your phone if you log in on your phone. So I'm going to show you all of that, to show you just how wonderful and how, to me, easy it is to use and set up. Let me go into a screen share. Let me show you sticky notes on the desktop, show you how you set it up, show you where you find it, and then I'm going to go to my phone and also show you how I've set it up on my phone and how you get access to your notes on your phone and on your computer. So let's go do this. Okay, so on your screen here, you have the Sticky Notes app. I've got the Sticky Notes app open, and what you'll see is I've got a whole heap of notes already in here, and a lot of it, as you'll see, is code. It's just stuff. Oh, look, there's a menu. There's information that I've needed, and there's information that I've needed to save off and save, and it's just really quick stuff where I just need to save this off. I need to be able to use it. I need to be able to get access to it later on to be able to use it. I'll just stick it in a sticky note, and then when I need it, I can just come here to my sticky notes list and look it up. Sticky notes, sticky notes. I love that. I love it. But where did you find it? Where did I find it? And then how do I set it up? So the first thing you do to find your Sticky Notes app is you go down to your Microsoft Store, or your App Store. That's what I should say. Go to your App Store. So on my computer, it's Microsoft Store. On your app, on your Mac, it'll be the Apple Store, the Mac Store. If you can't find the app Microsoft Store, if you can't find your Microsoft Store on your desktop, I just go to the search bar and I just type in Store, and you'll see it comes up. Then we open up the store. Now, this is going to require you to be logged in to a Microsoft account. For some of us, though, like I use my domain name. I managed to create my Microsoft account with my domain name. So that all works perfectly well, but you've got to have a Microsoft account. They are free accounts. You don't need to buy a Microsoft subscription to do this. It comes with your Windows device. You just need to create the Microsoft account to be able to manage it, and it needs to be a personal Microsoft account to install your computer. Once you've done that and your store comes up, you'll see that you're logged in. Yeah, I can tell I'm logged in because I've got my profile here. It tells me who I'm logged in as. It gives me all of the details. It will prompt you to log in if you're not already logged in. Once you've got your store up, just in the apps up here, type sticky. And you'll see you've got a few sticky notes. I mean, you can try any of these, but I found this Microsoft Sticky Notes. I thought, isn't that interesting? Just click on it. Mine says it's installed, and I've just got to open it. For you, you need to click the install button, go through the process, and then click open. And once that's done, you can read what it does. There's a lot of information there. But once that's done, this is the interface you get. Now, to create a sticky note, it's really easy. I've got mine pinned to my taskbar at the bottom. So when I need a sticky note, I literally just right click and say, create a new note. If you aren't in that interface, let me just move that over there. See, you can just have it stuck up over there as a sticky note. You can just click the plus button here and it'll just create a new note for you. Now, this is sticky notes. This isn't the OneNote app entirely. This is just sticky notes for you. I only use sticky notes. I don't actually use OneNote in its entirety, but I found out about OneNote because it's a subset of OneNote. So here's all my sticky notes. And if I wanted to look at one that I've already opened, I'll just open this one. There we go. There you go. You can see what's already in there. You also have a search function. So if you know you've taken a sticky note, or you think you've taken a sticky note, you know roughly what the topic is or a word or a phrase you used, you can search your sticky notes. That's as difficult as using sticky notes gets. You do have a settings option over here, and I will go through that. You've got your account that you're connected on. Confirm before deleting whether you want to use light theme, dark theme, or follow your computer mode. I'd recommend using your Windows mode. Try light and dark. It just depends on what you like. The other thing you've got here is under help and feedback, you've got the sync now option. And this says all caught up. If something hasn't synced and you really need to leave the office and you know you're going to want it on your phone, just click sync now and it will automatically sync it to your account. So just remember that these notes are stored in your cloud account. That's your sticky notes. As you can see, I think they're wonderful. Oh, that's the other thing you can do is you can actually change the color of the note. So if you're into color coding, you know, green is for one thing, yellow is for another, pink is for something, purple is for something, blue is for something. You can actually color code your notes so that you can see them. Let's have a look at some of the notes options here, because I sort of breezed over that, didn't I? You can insert an image. It'll ask you to find an image and insert it. You can put lists in, you can put strike through, bold, italic. You can do a whole heap of things here. And just take your note. Putting a voice file in on the desktop is a little more, you can't do it on a sticky note. A sticky note really is for the visual stuff, not the audio stuff. Alrighty, what I'm going to quickly do is just duck across to the phone now, show you how this works on the phone, and then we'll come back and do a bit of a summary. Okay, so now I am on my Android device. Yep, you got a picture of a cute puppy, I think, on the screen here. I'm going to show you how to find OneNote on the App Store on Android. iPhone is similar, and then I'll show you how your sticky notes sync and some of the options you have with OneNote on the mobile that you may or may not have on your computer or want to use on your computer. So what we need to do is we need to go to our App Store, and to find the App Store I'm going to go Google Play. So it's Google Play unless you're using the built-in App Store with your phone provider. Like I'm a Samsung, so this is Samsung App Store as well. I use the Play Store. Once you're in the Play Store, make sure you're logged in on the right account. And down in the search bar, make sure you're on apps here. And on the search bar, type OneNote. You'll see that I have got OneNote installed. It's telling me it needs an update. I will do that. I'm not going to do that now while I'm doing this demo, as tempting as it is. So you install it and then you can open it. Once we open it, I'm going to use the search bar here. I'm so silly. There we go. OneNote. Now I think I'm logged out. I think I logged out in order to do this. I did. It says here, welcome to OneNote. It's going to ask to log you in. Say sign in using another account. You do need to have your Microsoft account linked on this. If you don't, go through and sign. Make sure if you're using a personal account, make sure you say personal, don't say work or school. Make sure you just set it up as a standard Microsoft account. If you need help with that on the phones, let me know. Drop comments wherever you're watching this video and I'll do a video on it for you. So tap the account that you want to log in as, and let the app install or open. It's going to ask you to get started. You can follow, so go through your little, I missed it, didn't I? You can go through your little tutorial that was there. And now what you'll see is that we have all of those new notes that we've just created. You can see them You can see them all on my phone. Now, whatever I do on my phone, if I add a page on my phone, if I add a note on my phone, it will replicate up onto my computer. I will see whatever's done on my phone on my computer. The difference with OneNote on the phone is that you can create a voice recording. I can do a voice recording here and it will, well, actually it's not voice recording, it's voice transcription, and it transcribes what I'm saying into a new note. Isn't that great? We'll want to give this a title. Oh, as you can see, it's actually used that as the title as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to delete that. That's really bad, Charlie. And for the title, we can't actually do a voice recording, so we're just going to put title. There we go. And that's saved. That's saved automatically for us. You'll see your 3 dots at the top here. Okay, so that's added the new note. You see I've got the new note here. If I go back to my computer, that will replicate up onto my computer. What options do we have? You can highlight. You've got different drawing tools, so you've got some drawing tools that you can use. You can take a screenshot. The 3 dots will allow you to create a sticky note. The other thing with OneNote on your computer, on your phone, is that you can organize your notes into a notebook, so you can create different notebooks for different things. That's as hard as it gets. Now, I really love this functionality. Let me see if I can stop my screen share. Okay, so I really love that functionality. It saved me any number of times, particularly when I just need to make quick notes. Someone might ring me and I'll be sitting there on the phone going, I need to take these notes down. And I can just type in the quick notes to remind myself something to do. I can also then copy and paste that into an email and send it off, or copy and paste it into a job and send it to one of my team members to action if I need to. I love this functionality. It really is really helpful. It saved me any number of times when I think I've got to remember this. I'll just quickly take a sticky note. Maybe it doesn't work the way you want it to, or maybe it doesn't work for the way you work, but I want to try and keep these productivity tools coming out to you because they're all hidden. To me, they're hidden. And if you don't know, you don't know. So here I am sharing them with you. Was this useful? Is this something you guys can use? Let me know by leaving comments wherever you're watching or listening to this video. Come across to my locals community, askcharlyleatham.locals.com. Join the conversation there. If this video was useful, can you give it a like? That would be fantastic. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and let me know so it lets you know when I drop the next piece of content. I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Bye. Hey there. Thanks so much for tuning in to Rise and Shine, your daily business tech boost. I hope today's episode gave you some actionable insights that will make your business tech work smarter for you. If you found value, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with other small business owners who could use a daily boost. For more tips, tools, and resources, visit www.askcharlyleatham.com. Until next time, keep rising, keep shining, and let's make tech simple together.